view from Lalande with a view that you do not get to see very often. Because we're in the Chambre de la Tour, one of our guest bedrooms today. It is Chandelier Day, and Philip is hopefully going to show us how to put a Murano chandelier together and install it. I say hopefully. How confident are you?
I am confident.
Okay, I'm glad one of us is confident. Galahad's scared, he's going into his pumpkin.
I've put chandeliers up before, but I always get them checked by electrician just in case. So
Ben will come, he'll check it after you've done it. I can help with unpacking everything. These are the ones that we looked at last time, but there's what, 5 other boxes?
So this is the reason why I bought the chandelier for this room. It's because of these colours here, and this is exactly the same as in the wallpaper. So that we go quite nicely there, a whole lot better than this one.
It really does pick out the lime green that you can see in the wallpaper, and then the more muted yellows as well. Look, it's perfect. That was a very, very good spot.
Thank you.
So many people in the comments said that we should put this in the dining room.
Well, when we were in there, we said the same thing because it's the same colours.
We did. It looked beautiful in there.
But the only
really
thing
lovely.
is, we wouldn't be able to see it all in the dining room because there's no actual
electricity to the light yet. So until then, I think it's best it goes somewhere where it is enjoyed on. I don't see the dining room as more important than the guest bedrooms.
Oh, God, no.
I mean, I think every room's important.
I agree, but also the one that is in the dining room is also Murano, which is also beautiful.
I am worried about that blue and white one in here, but maybe it'll just be, the little touch of eccentricity that is needed to bring a room together.
We'll go here.
Facing the other way.
Or like that, yeah, so you don't see it when you can.
It is miraculous looking at this and realising that even today, Murano glass is handmade. And look at the crystalline quality of that. I don't know if you can see just how transparent this glass is. And this is what made Murano so famous, because up until the time that the Venetians developed this type of glass was quite cloudy and had a greenish tinge. And then suddenly, they made glass that looked like rock crystal, and this was the most valuable discovery you can imagine. Sovereigns and the aristocracy all over Europe had to have Murano glass. So, for example, a Murano glass mirror was about the same price as a painting by a great master, and everybody needed chandeliers like this. The secret was so precious that in 1291, Venice said that there's a new decree. All of the glassblowers have to move to the island of Murano. Now, ostensibly, that's because it's quite a major fire hazard to have a huge number of glass kilns on the island because they reach temperatures of 1,500 degrees centigrade. So they said, no, because of the fire hazard, you all go to Murano. But in fact, they wanted to control them there and ensure that they couldn't leave. So glassblowers were not allowed to leave Murano. They could come across to Venice, but they couldn't leave the Republic. And if they did, they were called back. If they ignored that, their families were imprisoned. And if they still ignored that, assassins were sent to kill them. I'm not joking. The Venetian Republic sent assassins to protect the secret of glass. On the other hand, they did have a lot of privileges. They were treated differently from other commoners. They were allowed to carry swords, they were immune from a lot of laws, and even incredibly, in a republic that was very, very strict about its aristocracy, you could not marry into the aristocracy if you were a commoner. Even as late as the 18th century, there was a woman who wasn't allowed to marry into the aristocracy, even though she was part of the sort of lowest levels of the aristocracy. She wasn't allowed to marry into the highest echelons because there were rumours that her mother might not have been a virgin when she got married. That's how strict they were. But you could marry into the aristocracy if you were the daughter of a glassblower. So these were huge privileges in those days. So when you see a beautiful Murano chandelier, remember that for much of the last 800 years, the people who made them were living in a gilded cage on the island of Murano. Luckily, that's not the case now. Philip's gone to get the car. He's got the boxes in the back and he's bringing them round. So hopefully we should hear the car any minute now. And then we can get on with this project. Here he comes, my knight in shining armour. Sorry, am I in your way there, darling? You're trying to find out which one's got the actual base in.
I think it's that, because I think I can see it. But this one says chandelier, so I'm curious to see.
Okay, they're usually pretty well labelled. There's no other labelling on this one.
No. It's possible that this has got
no, this
the...
is oh, it's the central bit.
No, this is the arm. See, that's the arm.
Oh, wow, it's huge.
Yeah.
That's much bigger than I thought.
Oh, it's big.
I love that.
The one that is in there now is too small, and I think it's better to go for slightly too big than too small. I think actually this will work quite well.
Okay.
But also, especially with all the ideas for the rooms that we are still going to do and the walls are going to open up, etc. Even if it's too big, it'll find its home somewhere else.
Oh, it's not going to be a problem.
Too small is more of an issue.
This is amazing. I love it.
It needs a bit of a clean, but...
Well, I'll get stuff together to start cleaning it, and I'll come meet you up there.
All right.
We're starting by doing something that would be easy in most houses, locating the fuse. Oh, you've done it, Philip, you've done it!
In one go?
One go! What a man! What a legend. Okay, now this is going to be the tricky bit because...
This is the tricky bit.
This is the tricky bit. I think this is the... I mean, already this feels a bit dodgy.
Okay, can you hold the bottom bit? Because this is one piece.
Yes.
And I don't know how this has been attached, so...
That's it. We don't know what lies above that because I'm not the person who installed it. The electrician did. And I don't know whether there'll be something for you to secure your wires to. I'm very worried about Philip's wires.
Also, you can sort of tell how tall the ceilings are because I'm on top.
I mean, you're at the top of the ladder and you can barely reach. The ceilings on the first floor here are much higher than the ceilings on the ground floor because these would have been the rooms that the family lived in originally back in the 1500s when the chateau was built. They would have come straight up the spiral staircase that Philip's been carrying bits of Murano glass up, and that staircase does not open to the ground floor. You walk into it from the courtyard and you come straight out on the first floor, and it's so that the aristocrats at the time could come to their apartments without having to see the riffraff who were living downstairs. And now we just use it to cart our own Murano glass up and down.
I just need the suspicion that this has been directly put into one of those plastic chandelier things that you can buy here.
Oh, well done! No, you did
That's
it!
what I was talking about. So that's the easy bit.
Okay.
The difficult bit is that this...
We need a book.
Yeah, this does not seem very secure.
A lot of jobs here end up with the realisation we're going to have to ask Anne-Marie's advice.
I was trying to avoid it too.
I know!
Because like the wiring, I'm fine with. It's just, I don't want it to come crashing down.
Right, we're going to go and find Anne-Marie. He's working in Ariette, so we can also see how things are getting on in there at the same time. Anne-Marie? Oh, I can see a sink out. So, things are moving forward, but there is no sign of my cousin. He must be in the workshop. My goodness, he's putting the plumbing in.
He is. He was working on the sink earlier. So the chandelier we're trying to put up, turns out that the person who put the previous chandelier up just screwed directly into the plastic cap and also sawed the hook off. And it's also loose in it. So would you mind having a quick look? I don't want the current chandelier to fall down. Okay, I'll have a look. Thank you.
Thanks. Just so it doesn't crash onto everyone. But whilst we're here, I'll just have a peek in the workshop. Oh, I love it in here. It's the most calm, ordered place in the entire chateau. It is. It's actually the tidiest, loveliest room. Look at this. This is how beautiful today is. Hanny's just outside, working in the courtyard. Percy, you're looking really warm, actually.
Yes, I am. I need to walk all the way over there to take off my jacket.
Oh, real? You can't take the jacket off here?
Well, I can't take it off because I've got to carry it with me.
You need to have a fixing on, if there's wherever the ceiling joists are running, you'll need to have a fixing onto that.
Yeah.
This is just a cavity box. So all this is just cut into the ceiling, missing any of the floor joists, and it's got these little hooks.
Yeah.
That hook over onto the plaster.
So that's being held up
tight
by the ceiling?
That is being held up by the plasterboard.
Oh dear, okay, yes. So that's fine for the one that was there, but it won't be okay for the next one.
It's not plasterboard.
This is lath and plaster.
Yeah, that's proper.
That's just sitting on the lath and plasterboard. So that's not gonna, I don't know what they're rated for weight-wise, but you're not talking about
No, okay. No, we're not going to hang that from that.
That's what it is. Yeah. No.
And we're just going to have a little look and see if we might be lucky enough to have a ceiling joist just above it, but it seems unlikely.
I can't reach it, but you've got one here.
Seriously. I am climbing up here because I've got the skinniest hands here.
Probably.
Blessed with incredibly skinny hands. So let's see if I can check that that is a piece of wood. Okay, so
Oh my god, look how easy that is for you. Yeah,
Happy?
that is it. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Then there you go.
See, I knew they'd be useful one day. We'll just be a bit off-centre.
It'll be a bit off centre, yeah.
It's already off centre.
It's already off-centre to everything in the room, so I think that probably doesn't matter.
Room in the house.
Yes, if we redo this ceiling completely in future, put new insulation,
Put some coving as well.
yeah, then we can straighten it. But for now, I think it'll look good anyway.
I think so. It's going to make more of a visual impact than not having it. And the other one was really bad. Your mother, when she stayed in here, said, "Gotta do something about this."
Really?
Yes.
I said, "Don't worry, I've already bought it."
It's my favourite room. I thought it's right. It is. Because it's tight and cosy.
Do you know what? It's one of my favourite rooms too. Even though I prefer larger rooms, I just love the decoration of this room. I love the alcove.
Yeah. I think if I was staying in any room, if it's not our room, I would be staying in here.
Yeah, I do love it. Is that good? Have you managed to get into the joist?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh
tighten it
yeah,
as much as I
baby.
can,
Great.
and then try and pull on it as much as I can.
Ah, the sock. I devised this to hide the chain in the first place, so we just use the same sock.
And it matches the rest of the room. That's good.
Yes, I used exactly the same fabric as these stripes that I've used on the edge of the curtains. There was a tiny bit of this fabric left in the room. You can see that I've had to be quite creative and just make some joins. It's the same as the wallpaper, so I used the little bits that we have to do all of the edging and the sock. Anne-Marie has managed to find a really powerful chain that is not messing around, and we're going to just hide it with the sock. So my cousin is putting the wire through, then he'll attach the wire to the cable. Well, this is a beautiful moment for the two of you. It's like watching a strange cobra dance.
Need to crinkle it all the way to the bottom, please.
Okay.
Slightly got my heart in my mouth at this point. The colour, Philip, I don't know how you spotted that it would be so good. It's perfect. It could not be a better green for this room.
And
And the yellow as well.
I'm so happy that Anne-Marie managed to help because, I mean, if we'd hung it from that, it would have come down.
Yeah.
I didn't want to take them off on yet because this took 2 hours, but thank God it's done properly.
Yeah.
Rather than us just trying to figure it out.
No. Perfect.
Duct tape. I know there's so many different ways of cleaning a chandelier, but honestly, I have found that Windex works really quite well. So what I've done first is I've used a little hoover to get rid of the majority of the dust. So that's gone and I don't have to worry about it. But then there's a lot of it that's sort of gotten ingrained.
So you can also just do this with warm water.
Yes, or you can use like white spirits.
And vinegar.
Exactly. It's just, there's so many different ways of doing it. And afterwards I'm going to polish it with a dry, thick cotton tea towel to make it really shine.
This is the first piece going on.
It is.
I want to show everyone how these are constructed. You see there's lots of different holes, different sizes, and each of them holds one of the pieces. That's at this level, and then again at the level above. So Philip's task is to get them all in the right place. And you can see just behind this one that there is actually tin foil in there. That's normal for a Venetian chandelier. Since the advent of electricity, that is how they have managed to hide the electrics in these chandeliers. All right, branch number 2 coming in. So you just put the wire through. That will all be joined inside the piece that will be where my hand is, which will also be filled with tin foil. As Philip's putting the branches in, he puts them opposite one another to keep the centre of gravity nice and straight. And then when he puts one in that destabilises it, I hold it straight until the next one's in. Here comes the next one. It is massive.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3 is going in. How many are there? 6 of those?
6, yeah.
It's far bigger than we thought it was, so we are lifting it quite a lot higher. And it does explain why when I went to collect it,
Yeah, give it a go.
Yeah, the man at the auction house said, "Great, you had such a bargain." He said, "This is an amazing price for this chandelier." It was about €850, wasn't it, Philip?
Something like that, 890 maybe,
It was a
860.
long time ago, and I thought it was for a smaller one, so indeed it is an absolutely phenomenal price for it. New, they go for tens of thousands. At auction, you can get one this size for 2,000 upwards, but it's great that some people can afford to buy them new and actually go to Murano and choose the one that they want, because that's what keeps the artistry alive today. People who can go there and buy them like that, but the rest of us can get them at auction. halfway through, Philip stopped cleaning the chandelier and put it up because the light's gone in here. And obviously we can't turn the lights on. We're keeping the fuse off. So he couldn't see how to do it properly. So he'll be doing the rest of the cleaning in place tomorrow. I won't be here for that because tomorrow I am taking you with me. We are going on a very exciting adventure with Dan. So that's going to be fun. And when we come back, we will be able to see the chandelier all cleaned and perfect. I've just come up the ladder to show you all some of the colours of the flowers. They are so beautiful. I like the yellow and I like that green and white striped one, but my favourite one's the other side. That's my favourite one because it's practically the same colour as the bed and the panelling. This is the view now when you're lying in the bed. It's great. And imagine that lit. It's going to be so stunning. The whole room is the chandelier now. You've disappeared behind it completely.
Look.
I love it, but it's really big.
It's beautiful, isn't it? So basically, okay, here's the thing. I knew it was big. I didn't know it was this big. Right now it's a tad oversized.
I don't know, I'm stepping back.
But I think
It's spectacular.
right?
I'll tell you what, I love it. Whether it stays in this room or not, long term, I don't know, but it's amazing.
It's very beautiful.
We'll start to bring in a few other touches of blue into the room, just to tie in those darker blue flowers, especially that one at the top that Philip just hid round the back.
I thought it was quite clever to do it that way.
Well done, hon.
I feel like not many people will see that.
It's spectacular, but now everything needs to be oversized.
Well, not quite oversized, but this is undersized. Have you seen the little chair?
This is not working with that chandelier. This chair's not good enough for that chandelier. Well, hopefully by the end of the week, I will be able to show everyone this on because Ben's coming and I will come back and show you how it looks all lit.
Beautiful.
It's pretty boom, Philip.
We got a really good bargain.
Now we are running downstairs. I think you finished in the nick of time there, Philip, because Philip's cooking for everyone tonight. What are you cooking?
Making lasagna.
Do you want a glass of wine whilst you're doing that?
Oh, I would love a glass of wine whilst I'm doing it.
Red, white, rosé?
I wouldn't mind a glass of white.
Coming right up, sir.
Thank you very much.
You've got beautiful things to add to your sauce if you want, darling.
Thank you very much.
Look at
There's other
those.
things I want to use up.
As well. Okay, well, I might just snack on that now. Philip, you have done it again.
Have I?
Look at this, is beautiful.
Thrown together.
It's perfect.
It's perfect and it's a lovely lasagna then. Yes.
Well, that was absolutely delicious. And now I've brought Galahad out for his evening perambulation after dinner. And I've just realised that in future, when the light is on the chandelier, we'll be able to see it from out here. So I must remember to come out and show you that when it's finally electrified. And in the meantime, night night from Lalande, everyone. Get ready for our adventure with Dan tomorrow.